Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the In the Morning with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers try to work their way out of ride sharing through day trading.
I
Let's
don't
make
know,
some
bro.
money.
Can we call ourselves rideshare drivers right now? There ain't a whole lot of rideshare.
Yeah, well,
Ain't a
this is
whole
how
lot
the
of
whole thing
rideshare.
started, and we're gonna end up moving on into other apps as we always do. When things get bad, we just move on. But I don't know. Well, don't get me wrong. Things are bad for me too. Things are bad for me too. Making the money, going out there, trying to keep
Oh
up,
no, yeah. No,
you
you
know,
got to figure it out.
and try to balance it out. But everything throws you off at balance when you're not making the same money that you used to.
I,
You
I
know.
don't even think it's so much the amount of money as just having the ability to make the money. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
Like
huh.
you can do things on a smaller scale, for sure. So you don't make 1,000 a week, you make 500 a week, and you can still make things work because it's still there, right? Excuse me. But what the thing is now you can't even do that. A lot of people, bro, are hurting. A lot of people hurting, though. A lot of people are hurting, bro. Do
You
not.
think they could be doing it like they're purposely making people like basically stay on edge, like stay in but not truly leave until they get this whole autonomous thing going?
Of course,
You know.
of course. Last night, really random shit. When I got home last night, I don't know. Do you know? You ever heard of your driver Mike? The YouTube channel, your driver Mike. He's pretty much he's got as many. He's about 130,000 subs, right? And some of his stuff is pretty good. But I thought the video he made last night was just a clickbait video. I really do. And he was like, "Oh, I listened to the whole, forward
Mhm.
guidance on Uber and da 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 da. And drivers need to be aware of this." And there's like he picked out 5 things, and they're in chapters. Oh, there's the bell, buddy. Ring your
Up
bell.
to the bell. To the bell.
Do the bell. And so I'm listening to your driver, Mike, and he didn't say he spent 8 minutes talking about nothing. Like literally, there was nothing there that really affected drivers in any way, shape, or form. His biggest thing was something about trying to get upfront pricing right. Well, fuck, they've been saying that since they went into upfront pricing. So there's nothing there. It was, I don't know, man. It's like sometimes you watch these videos of these different videos, and not just rideshare and gig apps, but just in general, and they say a whole lot of nothing. Just say a whole lot of nothing. It's just,
Well, despite the
and
negativity
people
that's out,
watch, and people watch.
yeah, and then and not only that, when you go through your worst, that's when people watch. Or when things are really bad, that's when people watch the most, and they don't watch when everything's good.
No, of course
They
not.
watch when things are bad. But I could see that. I mean, it's just 'cause what do you do? Like, how do you react? What do you go when things are
Well, I
going
mean,
bad?
that's why I don't watch his channel much.
You know,
I really don't. You know,
um,
I don't watch these. I don't watch a lot of other channels that are just like, they're spin. They're just there's no substance to them.
but to make the negativity look positive, there are you have a VHO, you have a Rody, you have a Gomo, you have Dasher. I mean, I don't know if you guys like to do that. I don't really do Dasher anymore. Uh, Deliver that in Drive, Vibe at Drive if it's still out there. Go Share, which I have, but I haven't used it. Uh, and Care Driver, which is driving kids around, picking the kids up from school and taking them home. Those are my apps. So if one is not working out, then I'm gonna jump in right into the other one, and that's what I'm doing right now. Actually, hopefully a little getting everything done here a little earlier today, and then boom, I'm gonna go do my first delivery. Should be easy, $30 right there.
Okay, I mean that's awesome. I don't know what that has to do with what we were just talking about, but I'm happy for you, my brother.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, buddy.
everything. It's just things are bad, and people are struggling, but you gotta always find your way. You gotta always find your way.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know. Anybody can be supportive of each other or anything like that, but it's just, it's all on you. It's all on
So
you to do
when
something about it.
so put up the links to your different apps in the chat, pin them up at the top of the chat. So whoever randomly stops by this morning, if they need to hop on some new apps, they can get the links. You should be putting that in the descriptions or in the chat box every
Yeah,
morning so that they're there, because not everybody knows about all these apps. Not all these apps are available in everybody's area, you know?
yeah, I know. I
So
always put them on. Well, I've been putting them in there lately because I just started doing them. So they've been paid off. At least Gomo, and Deliver That. They've been pretty good so far.
here comes Spy. Here she comes. Here she
Who is
comes.
she?
Digga dun, digga
Oh,
dun, digga dun dun dun, digga dun, digga dun, digga dun dun dun. See, look at this. Look at Spy. Spy said, "Oh no, hold on. We got to come down. This is my area we're looking for." And then I got another area down here. I haven't made any
I
trades this week either, bro. I don't have the mindset right now. I don't have the mental strength to sit here and start playing with these charts and trying to watch them. So I'm trying to work my way. And see, this sucks too, because I know I don't have the mental focus to really lock in on trading. And I don't want to, risk management is everything, dude.
Oh yeah,
So if
and
you don't
then
know
learning on top of this.
learning,
Oh, it's
well, I
such
mean, I
pain.
wouldn't say I'm learning at this point because
No, you're not. I am.
well, I have a basic strategy that works pretty good, and but I can't do nothing with it at this particular moment because I don't have the. I'm telling you, bro, I didn't fall asleep till after 4:30 this morning. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep during the day. It's like I take these 20-minute power naps and then I'm up again. It feels like I slept for 6 hours and I slept for 20.
Oh, you're probably going through that. You're not getting like you feel like you could be doing more type of thing.
No, no. I told you. God, nobody's. I do not have energy. I don't know how else to explain it, bro. My energy levels suck right now. They suck. So I don't know if it's the withdrawal from all the Coca Cola. I don't know if, from all the caffeine hype with the Coca Cola, with the vape, with the bad eating habits, with the heart, with like I'm telling you, the last couple of days, I could almost, like when I had the procedure done, I didn't feel any of that shit. But, now it's been 1 week since I had the procedure, right? 1 week. And I swear to God, I can feel them where them fuckers went in on me. Ooh, is it really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, you got to give it time.
Well, time is not a luxury I have right now.
Got to give it time.
Time is not a luxury I have.
Well, when it comes to healing,
Yeah,
you
well, I mean,
know,
it's
I
like
mean,
anything else. But I could almost swear to you, I can feel where they poked around my fucking chest. I can
just gotta
almost.
get once. It'll fade away little by little. It'll fade away. Your energy levels will come back.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know, in the beginning,
Okay,
that's when I mean, my 20-minute naps. That's what it was. It was just my body just wanted to die. I was like, oh, dude, like my eyes were just going. And I took my 20-minute nap, put my alarm. Once I woke up, I woke up. But it was just I was just doing it a little bit too often, and I guess it was the way I was eating. It
well,
looks like it was just the way I was eating.
all I'm saying is it's very, while it might be what it is, it's inconvenient and it's got a lot of drawbacks to it. So, and it's not like just changing your diet, dude. Like there's a whole lot more to this, and then all I did was change my diet. This is one of those what do they call it? One of those life altering situations, and it's
Well, yeah,
pissing me off. It's pissing me off because nobody's listening to hear. Everybody's listening to respond, and that doesn't help me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help me mentally. That and it's frustrating, bro. But but as y'all know, Eddie's favorite saying out there: nobody cares. Work harder.
that's
Nobody cares. Go die in a corner somewhere by yourself. Don't worry, the sun will come up the next day. Don't worry about it. Just shut the fuck up and drive. That's the mentality of today's society. It's basically shut up and drive. That's where we're at, right? That's where we're at in general. It's a shut up and drive mentality.
Or just work.
Yeah,
Just shut up.
just
Just
work
shut
for
up and
somebody else.
work.
Work for somebody else and make them millions while you suck off the fucking nutsack of the penny purse.
There is a positive to it. I mean, you could say that
There is no positive to being a peasant, bro. There is zero positive to being
you work your butt off, you create something, and then you can go ahead and lean back and relax.
It's not about relaxing, bro. No, it's not about relax. There is zero benefit to being a fucking peasant. There is zero benefit to being a peasant. In any way, shape, or form, there's zero benefit to it. Unless you're just resolved to just, okay, fuck it, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well,
now, if you're that type of person, what I call the white picket fence person, right? The white picket fence person is the person who goes to school, gets an education, gets a good job, works 40 hours for somebody, and then when they retire, they go to start their pension. 6 months into their pension, they fucking roll over and die.
Yeah.
Now the rest of their pension goes back into the hedge fund, right? Because the insurance companies on these pensions fight you tooth and nail to give it to your spouse or your kids or wherever the hell it wants to go, right? I know, I've seen it, I've experienced it, right? So that's the white picket fence syndrome. That's the peasant mentality.
Yeah.
Right?
I was happy.
A house, 2.3 kids, a car, and a fucking white picket fence with a dog in the yard. Now, for some people, that might be okay. For some people. And I don't begrudge them that if that's what they want to do, There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't tell me you're living a fulfilled life like that.
Oh, no. Hell no. There's always somebody out there. There's always somebody trying to take it from you. Try to drag you right back down to the beginning.
Crabs in the barrel, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the rideshare community on YouTube. And if y'all don't know, today's Random Thursday, so we're going to talk about anything and everything that pops up. Whatever on Thursdays. Thursdays will be Random Thursdays. If you guys got a subject you want talked about, if we know anything about it, we'll be happy to talk about it. Just to let you know, thank you for everybody that's here this morning. We appreciate you.
Your appreciation is greatly appreciated. But you got to deal with what comes in, the negativity. Besides, without no negative, there is no positives.
Yeah, but this isn't about negativity, bro. This isn't about negativity. It's not about negativity. It's just about most people have a peasant mentality. They have no ambition to do nothing. Do you realize, bro, if half of gig workers actually treated their independent contractor status as a fucking business, the amount of leverage they would have over these apps? Do you realize that? If half of all independent contractors in the gig world, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, rideshare, whatever, if they actually treated it like a business, like they should be doing, not because we say they should be doing it, but because it's a business as an independent contractor, all the tax benefits and yada, 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 almost, I would venture to say a lot of this garbage that we go through would go away because drivers would have such leverage. They don't even have to be united. They just have to be a business. Because what happens is all the local, state, and federal government agencies start to say, oh, wait a minute, we're losing this base. We're losing this tax base. We're losing this tax base. And we see it across the board. Once an entity, a government entity, starts losing tax revenue, what happens? They come for that tax. Tax is theft. Isn't it in your state, Eddie, Texas? They want to start charging you guys a road tax because there's more EVs on the road now, so there's not enough gas being bought.
And this is something that's been going on for years, where they mentioned it like years ago in the beginning of the presidency, and they were like
road tax
and,
now.
and this is what they were talking about. He's like, they're gonna push everybody to go green by getting these EV cars, But watch, they won't be able to get enough money from taxing the gas because now they're forcing everybody to leave. And now once they go EV, they'll go ahead and they'll tax the EVs because now they're not connected. So
And that's not a political party thing. Both parties are in on that because you got to pay taxes, right? You got to pay. Think about how many times your dollar, every dollar you earn, think about how many times you're taxed on that dollar, bro. Think about it.
And you want to hear what's going to happen? You want to hear what's going to happen?
Sure, I want to hear what's going to happen.
They're going to tax it even higher than that. Okay, and I bet you this is going to be their excuse. Oh, it's because your maintenance in your car, because it's electric, is a lot less than a gas car. All right? So we can tax them a little higher. Watch, and they're going to use Tesla. He's like, do you know how much a Tesla costs to fix compared to a regular gas car? And they're going to show the difference. So in reality, even if it was to tax you at this rate, which is at a higher tax rate, you still save money at the end of the year. And watch, and then they're gonna tax higher. They're gonna tax higher. Watch, they're gonna use that excuse.
It's such a scam. Our taxation, the way our system is set up, and I'd love to have Omar on here because he really gets animated, but you can't get him up this early in the morning. Even though he trades, he just can't get him up this early in the morning. Yeah, bro, we are taxed 6 ways from Sunday. Every goddamn thing you can think of. Good morning, Invisible. What's going on? Good morning, Thomas. What's popping, y'all? Go in here and say good morning. Brandon G, what's up, yo? All right, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Dude, it's just and so you
everybody, and that dollar, like you said, that dollar keeps getting taxed.
See, here comes Commuter. My man Commuter. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good morning, traders and pivot masters. Keep that blood pressure low, low, low. Hey, man, Commuter, let me apologize for Steven and Kyle last night because they didn't realize that Commuter Branch Line and Invisible River Ranch were two different people. They didn't know. They're not used to seeing you guys. And Commuter was like, I forget who asked, one of the guys who was hosting the show last night says, are they the same person? And Commuter was like, we are not the same. I can hear Commuter saying it. We are not the same. Commuter was dead on it, boy. He was like, got time for that. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. No, Invisible's a nice guy, but we are not the same. Invisible lives within 5 miles of Vinny. I live within 10,000 miles of Vinny. We are not the same. You know? Oh, man, that was, but I was listening. I was actually on a ride, and I had the earbud in my ear. And I was listening to the live stream until I could get home and go through it, Just funny, dude. Just funny. JDN is in the house. Good morning, sir. What's popping? It's not personal. It's only business, bro. It has to be that way, right? There was no need to bail, bro. You didn't have to bail on him last night, Invisible.
This is what I talked about my insurance, my medical insurance company. I was like, I know you guys can't because what happened, I had to cancel it because they were just too expensive. So when they called me right back and they were like, hey, just wondering what's going on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, it's a little bit too late. You guys are calling me because I know you trying to give me a discount, which I already called you guys like almost a year ago to see if I can reduce this. But the lady that was on the other side, she said no. He was trying to explain to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know the importance of you should know that insurance, medical insurance, is very important." I was like, "Yes, but business is business." Well, and then he didn't know what to say. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna call you back in November, all right, to see if we can do something. And I was like, "All right, thank you." He's like, "Thank you for calling me back, though." But again, when it comes to business, it's just the way that it is. Okay, that's your that's capitalism. That's why we like to pivot. That's why we like to pivot, because if the money ain't in one place, it's somewhere else.
Yeah, but here's the difference too. You don't have to put up with that shit. So to say it is what it is, I don't believe in that, because you have a choice. So to say that it is what it is, that's capitalism. That's a bullshit answer too, in my opinion, because you don't have to put up with it. You don't
Correct.
have
Yeah, I just go somewhere else.
go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's right.
And and they might not feel it on the individual scale, or these people in these companies think they got you over a barrel, when in reality, well, fuck you. As an individual, I don't have to deal with you.
That's right. That's why it's something called competition, and they compete.
That's right. Do you know right
And that's
now, I very highly doubt, like I can tell you right now, I very highly doubt that I'm going to vote in the next presidential election.
yeah. I don't know what's going on. I stopped voting a long time ago, and in 2016, I voted for the first time I think ever. Because I know it was everything was being manipulated. So, and they would have manipulated my vote. They would have manipulated my vote. Um, so I think they're gonna try doing it again. They're gonna try doing it again. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote again, and
I
I'm
doubt if
just
I vote in the
hoping
next election. I doubt if I vote. I have no faith in the system.
it's been
If
destroyed.
nothing,
But the thing is, that's what they want to do. They want to destroy it.
it doesn't matter what we think and what they've already done it. You don't think the system's destroyed already, then you're not seeing it. You're not looking at it. You're walking into a faith of man. This having faith in man is not the same as having faith in God. Blind faith in God is one thing. A blind faith, oh, you hope for the better. Bro, when people show you who they are, believe them. I don't think my vote counts. I just don't. I do not think my vote counts for anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to say it, but my vote does not count anymore. They've shown it to me too many times, especially the Democrats. They did it to me when Hillary Clinton was running against Barack Obama, when they were having the primaries here in the state of Florida. They wanted Barack to be the Democrat nominee. That's what the party bosses wanted. So in Florida, right, there was some kind of dispute about when we were going to have our primary on our state primary for our Democratic nominee, right? And at the time, I liked Hillary. But yeah, I did. I liked Hillary back then, way back then, right? I did, because I didn't like the Republican guy at the time, whoever it was, whoever ran against Barack. I didn't like the guy. So here was the problem. Hillary messed around and had some type of, neither candidate was allowed to have a fundraiser in the state of Florida. Hillary had one. So $500 a plate fundraiser. Because she had that fundraiser, right, and went against the party bosses, it cost her the nomination for the presidency. Because they took the state of Florida, even though we voted. We had our primary. Hillary smoked them. They turned around and said, well, no, it doesn't matter anymore. We're going to split the delegates evenly down the middle because Hillary did this. So the party took the votes and said, fuck you, you people, you don't mean nothing. Your vote means shit. We have the power to change your vote. Think about that, dude. You go to the poll, and then some party boss decides, nah, we're going to do it this way. Your vote didn't count. I was so mad. That was the day when they did that here in Florida. Was the day I went from Democrat to Republican. And then I didn't vote at all other than local stuff. I didn't vote again until 2016 when it was Trump versus Clinton. And then, of course, I voted for Trump.
That was such. I still like watching the debate. The debates. It was just.
But the point is that I personally don't feel my vote counts for shit anymore, because these party bosses are going to do whatever they want to do anyway. The federal government is going to do whatever it wants to do anyway. Look at what's happening right now. Forget the politics. Look at what's happening right now across the country. They're indicting Trump all over the place, but they refuse to indict the guy with all the evidence. right? That's just people doing what they want to do.
They accuse them for the same crap that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, no, I think you did that. We need to arrest them. While
Did
the
you
other
guys ever
guy,
see?
yeah, we have a laptop and video footage that you actually did that,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna
Have
do
you guys
anything.
ever seen the movie Man of the Year with Robin Williams? Have you ever seen the movie Man of the Year with Robin Williams, the comedian? You have to see that movie. You know, there's so many good movies out there that you got to question yourself. You're like, wait a minute, is this art imitating real life or is real life imitating art? And the premise of the movie is he's a comedian. Robin Williams is a comedian who, as a joke, mentions he's going to run for president as a joke on his show, on his TV show, right? All of a sudden, he gets all this crowd support across the public, and they push him into it. So he's like, all right, I'll run. I'll run. Meanwhile, there's an electronic voting machine company. And so when the election happens, and let me tell you, boy, Robin Williams in this movie might be his second best movie he's ever made behind Good Morning Vietnam. Okay. Second best movie ever. And he starts getting into him. He's the one that says, politicians should be like NASCAR drivers. They should have to wear jackets every time they're in public with all of their donor patches attached to them, so you know who's backing them in the elections. That's where that line came from. Right? And so the election voting machine screwed up. If there was 2 letters in your name, you got the vote. Double K before double L or some craziness. I can't remember offhand. Anyway, they jacked up the voting machines and Robin Williams got elected. He wasn't supposed to get elected, but he got elected because the voting machines were bad. They're still talking about 340 a.m., 150,000 vote dumps that happened for the current administration versus the previous administration. I don't know, guys. I don't have any faith in the election system right now. I have none. I'm sorry, Eddie. You go for it. But I have no faith in our electoral system right now at all. I have no faith in our political system right now at all. It is completely
the way I see it, the way I see it is that it's just like what we know now is probably something that's been going on for quite some time now. Now the only thing is that they have the balls to just say it out in public and basically saying that, okay, yeah, yeah, we've been doing it, and there was nothing you can do about it. You know,
well, that's
I just think
that's
I
the
just
whole
think
point.
it's been going on behind the scenes for a long time, but now everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think I have zero faith in our elections. Zero.
So
And there's
it's
a lot
just
of people
like,
that feel like I do. I know there are a lot of people that feel like I do. Oh, look at Steven. Steven's in the house.
hey there, Steven.
See, and now I'm gonna buck up against Steven here. I'm gonna buck up against him. He says they are supposed to be changing to a blockchain-based voting system. At least they are talking about it. That does absolutely shit right now for the next 20 years. And over the next 20 years, they'll do whatever they want. And if they're designing the blockchain, if the government is designing the blockchain, they'll have ways to corrupt and control the blockchain. Sorry, I just don't. I don't buy it. I don't see it. I think it's bullshit. Yeah, Brewster's Millions. None of the above. None of the above, brother. I'm telling you, I have no, like I said, bro, I have no faith in any government right now, any political figure. There's not one walking the earth that I have any faith in. Except, well, you know what? I take that back. The Italian prime minister, I like her. A prime minister from Italy, their head person in charge, bro. She's got a set of cojones on her, bro. God damn.
Oh, I gotta see her talk. I gotta see her talk. You gotta
Man,
send me one of the links so I can see what she says.
Oh my god, bro. She ain't having it. She ain't having it. But
So
outside
I
of
got.
that, I can't trust. I don't trust the system. I do not
Let me
trust the
see.
system.
Let me see. I got some news here. It says companies such as Netflix, Disney, and Warner Brothers Discover they have recently said that the DEI Executives will be leaving their positions, the Wall Street Journal reported. Chief diversity officers have experienced a 40% higher turnover than their human resource counterparts, according to an employment data provided by Live Data Technologies, the journal reported. Additionally, the numbers of searches for chief diversity officers have decreased by 75% in the past year. Chief executive of Hanold Associates Executive Search Jason Hanold told the journal. So DEI basically stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yep. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you a song. Here's the guy that I really like, dude. His music is off the chain, bro. I don't know how this works, but it's probably not gonna be good. Hold on. You guys know who Tom McDonald is?
Like from like hamburgers.
No, man. He is Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald is a rapper. And he just dropped a new song. Okay. 5 days ago, it's already got 5 million views. Okay. Now, Tom McDonald he's a musician. He's not owned by any music label. He's his own guy. He's his own producer. He's not on anybody. He's not under Sony or none of these guys, right? This will probably get this video flagged today, but I'll have to just link it up in the description.
This thing up with the tattoos in his face, yeah.
Right? Bro, him and Adam Calhoun just dropped a banger of a fucking anthem 5 days ago. I mean, this song, if this don't get you up and motivated, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, unless you just hate America. And if you just hate America, then get the hell out. But I'm going to play this. I don't know how much trouble we're going to get into this with this, Eddie, but I'm going to play it. And,
we'll see. I'm going to pull my YouTube up. Let me see if we get demonetized here. Go ahead. Yeah. Play it. People of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts.
Can you guys hear it?
I can hear it.
They ban. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
How do you that killer beat, the way he's bringing the beat in right now? A lot of years I've been a musician for a lot of. That's all right, Invisible River Rents. I got no problem taking a copyright strike for this. Bro, he just brings you right into it. You're already ready to start bumping. I don't care if you're 6 or 60.
I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it. We throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again. You a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriot.
Now here's the thing. I don't want to play the whole song because I don't want to get in too much trouble. I'll put the link in below. And the tank, I believe that's Ted Nugent driving that tank. Here's the thing, bro. Tom has been political in his stuff. He's been standing up against all the woke bullshit, all the prejudice, all the racism, all the shit everybody's getting accused of, right? Everything. He's been standing up against all of it, dude. And they've been going at him. And now people are starting to, well, wait a minute. Maybe Tom ain't so wrong. So I'm going to put the link up down here. You guys can check out the video. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but because for some people, they're going to get triggered. And rightfully so. Well, unrightfully so. I don't care. I don't care if you get triggered on this. It's music, bro. It's music. But dude, it's just phenomenal, bro. It's just phenomenal.
I'm gonna copy his links and put them on my site. Let me see.
Here's the link. I'll put the link in the chat. You guys can go check out Tom McDonald. I even pinned it to the top. You can check out the whole thing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And a lot of his music is pretty good. Yeah, Thomas, people are. So going back to what we're talking about, though, Eddie, this is one of those guys that's had enough of the bullshit. They've had enough. So they're going to check out. And what happens is, go do what you want to do, bro. Just don't bring it around me, because if you bring it around me, we're going to throw hands. Don't bring it around me. I don't care about it. That's the beauty of. That's about the only thing we still have left in this country, is the choice to tune it in or tune it out. As long as they don't come up to my front door, we're good to go. No, what do you think, Eddie?
We're pretty much people are just they're they keep stacking up, fighting against these guys, every single one of them, and women that are trying to do all these bad things that we've been talking about for a very long time, and now it's coming out to the light. And then some people be like, "Oh wow, I didn't know this was happening." Actually, technically, you actually knew it was going on. It's just that you chose to ignore it. Okay,
Well,
you
that's
chose
it,
to
right?
ignore it.
JDN's spot on. They've changed reality to based on feelings instead of based on facts. People can't handle the facts. They've done such a good job of driving a wedge between people. Same thing with these apps.
It's a
Bro,
conspiracy theory.
I don't think people really truly understand the trouble that these apps are in. They're in trouble. The only way these apps function that we drive for is if times are good. When times are bad, there ain't shit out there. When the pause happened, there were no apps, were there?
Hopefully this works. I put in the song by Tom McDonald and Adam Colton, album Break 2, and then some information. This way they get credit for it. I still think we need to ask for permission, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put their info down there. I'm assuming he's not gonna claim no copyright because it's just who he is.
No, he'll claim it. Of course he'll claim it. It's his music. He worked on it. The point being is, yeah, you give the man his credit. But I don't care about getting a copyright claim on this, on this video. For what? I'm not making any money on this shit. What money are we making in the mornings? We do this because we want to share our experiences and get people motivated to try to get out there and think a little bit and make whatever pivots they need to make, or maybe they just want to chill the fuck out a little bit and get away from the bullshit.
Just move on to something a little different. If you don't like it, move on a little bit. The reason why I like talking news because I want to know what's going on. There were some things that was going on that actually came to Austin. I knew they were going to come to Austin, but I was just keeping an eye on when it starts happening, and it started happening about a couple of days ago. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out, and again, I always now I'm a little bit more what do you call it? Motivated to be in company, even if it's uncomfortable. So, but I mean, it's like it's just little things that are going on in which um, nobody knew. Supposedly, nobody knew that what was going on. But I was like, well, we kind of we do. We kind of told you. It's kind of like hold on. I want to talk this one because I don't know. Do we have Canadians here? Not Canadians. Anybody watching this news with Trudeau? I mean, he's just being put in a bad position, you know. So
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
but
Wait a minute. Is he being put in a bad position, or did he put himself in a bad position?
oh, he's. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. Yeah,
Huh?
just in case, I want to see what excuse he's gonna come up with. That's not me. That's not me. That's my big bro. That's my big bro.
I don't know.
Um,
Okay, all of a sudden comments aren't posting on the chat on the screen anymore. Fuck, man.
yeah,
All these bastards and cuts them out, bro.
it's all
I
right.
cut them out.
But,
I gotta cut them out, bro. It's costing me
this
too much
is
money to have these problems.
so it's gonna make us move on into the next thing. But this is the wifey leaves Trudeau, and somebody just posted out some pictures. I don't know. I mean, what do you? I mean, maybe.
Commuter, I am not well versed on covered calls. I do cash secured calls and puts. I'm a very simple trader. I don't get into all these extra things. Covered calls, covered puts. iron condors, butterflies, spreads. I don't credit spreads, debit spreads. I don't get into all of that. So that would be for somebody else to talk about. Yeah, I'm not into all that. Apologies, my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
I'm just learning the market for now.
Eddie, Driven Debt. Why do you have a blank screen up, bro?
That's a blank screen. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't see a blank screen. You don't see that?
What the are you doing, dude? No.
You don't see that?
It's a blank screen.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's not coming up blank on my side.
Well, I can't help it's not see. Now, do you see my chart?
Yeah, I see your chart.
Okay. Well, we don't see anything for you. We see a blank
So,
screen.
yeah.
By the
Well,
way, Tony, the Driven Dad, wants to know if you printed his beard bib yet.
yeah. I gotta see once I get the 3D printer.
Huh?
Once I get the 3D printer.
Oh, it's not there yet? I thought you got it already.
No.
Well, you ordered it. How long does it take to get there, bro?
Oh, I don't know. That bitch is big. And they have to deliver it to me. They can't deliver it in the office. I have to be here. But they don't tell me where it is.
Oh, okay. JDN, yeah, I need to, right? I need to do some fruit smoothies, man. I really do. I really do need to do that. Eddie, see, everybody's saying it, bro. Commuters like, yeah, I like simple. I can't get my head around that type of thing. You know, that's for those that I mean, dude, I always believe keep it simple, stupid. And since I'm stupid, I got to do everything I can to keep it simple. You know, all this fancy shit, dude. Nah, it's not my thing, man. It's not my thing. Also, Eddie, black screen out here, Eddie. So again, you got a black screen there. Right here, Lisa. Good morning, sweetie. She says she can see my chart.
Yeah, no.
Steven.
Okay.
Steven's like, hey, bro, I would have tracking and an estimated delivery date.
Correct. Once they give it to me.
So you've already paid for it.
Yes.
And basically, you've been told, hey, we'll send it when we feel like it.
Correct.
No, they basically told you, all right, thanks for the money.
Oh, correct. So I have to sit and have to wait. Nothing I can do about it. I already paid for it.
There's a lot you can do about it. You get your goddamn money back. You can't get some tracking information.
You know? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Hold on. 9 a.m. or 8:54 a.m. today. Your shipping status has been updated. There we go. FedEx number. Here it is. Oh, no, that's the filament. It's not the machine.
Again, if they can't give me an estimate of when my package is going to arrive, they're not getting my money until they ship. They ship, then they take possession of the cash. Not they take possession of the cash and then wait on it. Like, what kind of bullshit is that, bro? Hey, Eddie, I got a 3D machine over here for you, buddy. How much did you
Hey, you want to tell them how to do it?
Whoa.
You're more than welcome to.
How much did you pay for your 3D printer? How much did you pay for it?
Cost me $1,800.
Okay, I got one here for $1,750. Send me over the $1,750.
Yeah. See what I mean? You guys talk about you guys are telling the other company to basically, do it the way you want to do it. This is the way they do it.
But what's the difference?
They send me the email, okay? they send me the email saying basically, hey, once the machine is ready to go, we're gonna send you the email. And they did.
Okay.
They're gonna take the money either way.
No, okay. So what I'm saying
when I ordered the cup, did you not charge me for it?
Yes. And the next day you got a tracking number. Now,
Correct,
because your office, because your place,
it's shipped.
Yeah, of course. No,
correct,
it wasn't
but I got charged first.
Bullshit.
It shipped first, and then I got charged.
Bullshit. When you ordered the mug, and you seem to be the only one who didn't get whatever was ordered, because everybody else, thank you, Lord, for y'all in the Rideshare Garage store. We appreciate all the orders. Okay, you're the only one who didn't get their mug, even though it was delivered. But anybody who orders, they get a receipt and they get an estimated shipping date, which is within a day or two. But they get an estimated shipping date. Your 3D printer company just said, "Give us the money. We'll let you know when it's ready." No kind of estimate on when it's going to be delivered, Eddie.
No.
So all I'm saying is, send me $17.50. I'll let you know when I buy a 3D printer for $16.50. I'll ship it to you.
So that's how you like to do business, like ship the
No,
product
but I
first
mean,
and then get paid.
I got some swampland for you too.
Yeah, well, hey, do it that way. I mean, I still don't have my cup, but it was delivered. It was delivered.
100% it was delivered. But but it was at some random office that you have, some virtual office that you swear by, right? That, oh no, they wouldn't take your shit. Nah.
No.
You got jacked by a virtual office.
Maybe.
And now that I know the information, now I'll go back in and I'll file a dispute with who I need to file a dispute with.
Oh, very interesting, right?
What do you mean very interesting?
Very interesting. The thing is that when it comes to the 3D printer, they have to charge me first. And then, because who am I for them to trust that I'm going to give them the money after?
Wait. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You should not be charged until the order or the physical item is built, not pre-built. Because in other words, you're paying them to build it.
Okay.
So that means wait a minute, listen. Be quiet. Listen to me. That means they're not. What the fuck? All right, I'm done.
Blood price is about to go up.
I'm going to time
I
out.
ordered the product. They charged me. Okay. And they haven't sent it. Well, they sent it. Okay. There's nothing I can do about it. I paid for it already. They already charged me. I already placed the order. However they want to do it on the other side, that's another issue. Now, if I get it or not, that's something different. It takes a little longer to ship because it's a damn big ass box. Okay. And I have to be here to receive it. Now, where it is, it's like, I don't know yet. They haven't sent me the email that they shipped it. Because, like they said in the email, it takes some time. Just don't know what you want me to do there, buddy. I mean, I can't call them up and complain because what are they going to say? Oh, well, it hasn't shipped yet because we haven't packaged it. We haven't packaged it yet. So,
are you ready to listen, or are you going to keep talking over?
I'm listening, but you're trying to tell me to tell the other company how to run it. You just don't get it. You just don't do that. Can't tell. Keep putting himself in timeout.
I'm putting myself in timeout because you're not listening. You want to talk over me instead of hearing how most businesses operate. But it's okay.
Yeah, no, they get the email. Yeah, correct. It's just how the business should operate. So imagine somebody coming up to my business and be like, "Hey, this is the way you got to do it." I was like, "No, that's not the way I do it. Yeah, it's not the way I should be doing it." The thing is, we put some timeout. You know what? When I get the 3D print, I'm going to print you a timeout hat. You can put on yourself.
All I'm suggesting to you is you shouldn't have been charged until the product was built or they started to build it. But you've already been charged upfront for everything, and they're using your money to build your product. Probably. That's a bad business company. That's a bad company business policy. That's a bad way to do business. That's just a bad way to do business. And they never sent you an expected
bad Bamboo Labs. Bad Bamboo Labs when I listen to Vinny. God damn it. You send me the product first and then I'll pay you. Okay? Bad business practices. Bamboo. You know what? Send me 5 of them. And then I'll pay you for those later. Where'd you go, Vinny? I talk. Yeah, no, mine's not even in the assembly line.
Answer the goddamn question. Answer the question. Read the question, answer the question.
Eddie, did Tesla charge you for the Cybertruck yet? No. Okay.
There you go. There you go. I rest my case.
I
I
bet
rest my
you.
case. I
I
rest my
bet
case.
you. I
I
bet
rest
you.
my
Just
case.
like they did. Just like they did with the Tesla.
I
Yep.
rest my
I
case.
applied for the. No, you don't rest your case.
I
That's it,
rest my
dude.
case.
When they call
I
you, when they
rest
call
my
you for a
case.
car loan, when they call you for a car loan, do they give you the car first or do they get the money first?
What
They
happened?
get the money first.
What happened?
When you go for a car, they get the money first. Then you get the car.
No, bullshit. You might secure financing, but they don't get the money first. If you buy a car with zero down, they're not going to get their first dime till 30 days later or
You
60
get
days
applied
later.
for a loan. They process the loan.
Just
and
because
then
you
your payments.
apply for a loan doesn't mean they got paid on the spot.
You have to give them the money first.
No, you don't. You have to promise to give them the money first.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
That's a loan.
You get a loan for me. They gave me the loan. I gotta pay the loan back to the bank.
Eddie.
They get the money.
Eddie.
They get the money.
Eddie.
When I got the Tesla, as a matter of fact, my payments started before I even got the car.
Read Tony's comment. Just shut the fuck up and read Tony's comment.
No, my car's not even. Hold on. Yeah, okay? We're talking about the Tesla. Yeah, correct. I don't understand what's going on here. You have to pay for the product before you get it. You can't walk away without paying for it.
But at least
there's no way in hell they're gonna give it to you,
Eddie,
without you paying for it.
Eddie, you have, when you buy a car, Tesla. When you buy a Tesla, okay, they give you an expected delivery date on the spot. Do they not?
Yes.
Do you have an expected delivery date for your 3D printer?
Not yet.
Thank you. That's the point. Jesus, buddy.
But I still paid for it.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm going back to timeout.
Dude, listen. When it comes to the Tesla, when it comes to the 3D printer, I paid for the 3D printer, and then when they package it and they send it. It's just like the Cybertruck. They haven't charged me anything yet or even asked for financing because my truck is not being even built. But before they even give me the truck, I have to secure financing. So when I go there, I give them the financing, it gets approved, if they get the money, I get the truck.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
I don't understand what is it. Please prove it to me. How is it that you can buy a product and not pay for it, receive it and not pay for it?
Well, because you don't even have
even if I was not to pay for it, the credit card that I'll be using, like I did with the 3D printer, the credit card that I was using, okay, I have to pay for that credit back. So they have to get paid.
What's your point? All I'm suggesting
for it,
boy, if you ain't acting, you're doing your sissy boy thing right now. Okay, you're acting like a sissy boy right now because you don't want to listen.
Okay, no, all right. Explain to me.
I'm gonna just explain it one more time, and then I want to leave it alone because I love you like a brother.
Okay? Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna listen or are you gonna interrupt me? You're gonna be a man. You're gonna be a sissy boy. Which way are we going with this?
Go ahead. It's just like I paid for it. I haven't gotten it yet, but you're trying to tell me
when you're gonna get it. That's the point.
But the thing is, I paid for it, and you're trying to tell me
I don't give a shit
that.
if you
I was like, they fucking did it anyway.
Okay, well then give me $1,750, and at some point in the future, I don't know when, but at some point in the future, I will send you a 3D printer.
Okay,
that's basically what you just did.
But dude, it's just how freaking business is done.
That's not the way business is done.
Really?
Bro, if I order something, I always have an expected delivery date. Okay. If I order something online, whether it's Amazon, Walmart, Chuck E. Cheese, whatever it is, McDonald's, whatever it is, I have an expected delivery date and time, an estimated delivery date and time on everything I order. I don't just randomly give somebody 99 cents and they'll say, okay, we'll let you know. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have an expected delivery date or time. So how can you expect delivery of something that they can't even tell you when you're going to get it?
They will send
If
me
they would
an
have said,
email
"Oh,
when
expect
when
delivery in
it's
the next 2 to 3 weeks,"
okay,
it would have been something. But they didn't even do that for you, bro. They
they'll
just said, "All right, thanks for the
send
order. We'll get
they
back
will
to you."
they will send me an email once the package is on the road. What do you
That
want me to
has nothing to
say?
do.
What do you want me to say?
I don't.
I
I'm sorry.
I, I paid for the
It's
product.
me. It's me.
It
It's me.
has to be because
It
he
has
tried
to
to
be.
tell me that I did it wrong when it's not me, it's
I
them.
didn't say you did it wrong. I know what is
It's
this
just
right or
that you
wrong shit?
expect you expect me to get the product first and then pay for it. I was like,
I
what?
never said
Okay,
that. I never said that. But that's not what
they
I
have
said.
it. Their last email was like, once it ships, we'll send you an email
But that's
that is
not what
shipped
I
with the tracking
said,
number.
Edward.
Okay,
They
but
haven't
I
even
had to
given you
pay for
an.
but I had to pay for the product first. I paid for the product first. I got charged for it. Holy freaking kahunas! How simple could this not be? Yeah, good business has inventory. That's right. That's right. I don't know the damn inventory. Bamboo Labs is a startup company that started doing really good and stuff, and now they're shipping out 3D printers. And that's how they started. They started with the cheapest one, all right, and now they're selling the expensive one, which I sold. I mean, I bought, and then now they've been selling. But I ain't gonna get it. I mean, what do you want me to do? Yeah, that's Amazon does different whatever. It's just business. It's just how they do business. You know, Amazon has like millions of products. You know, that's right. Good. All right. Tell Bamboo Labs. What do you want me to do? Tell Bamboo Labs that they should have more inventory. Send it to me like right away before I even pay. Yeah, I know I don't have a delivery date. They haven't shipped it yet. But the thing is, he's trying to tell me how it should be, but it's like, okay, that's how it should be, but it's not. What do you want me to do? And nothing I can do, you know? Yeah, whatever. Free business loan, whatever. Dude, I pay for it. I paid for it. It's gone. And now they'll send me an email when it's sent. Besides, it'll be bad reputation if they don't deliver it.
Well, listen, Eddie. We love you, bro. Big hug, big hug, big hug for Edward. He thinks we're beating up on him. We're not beating up on him.
No, yeah, it's just you guys are you are trying to tell me how things should be. I was like, well, sorry, buddy, that's not the way it's
no,
happening.
Wait,
That's reality.
wait.
Yeah. And I have to agree with Novus. I was like, yeah, it's just how they run their business. It's just how it is. So, you know the Bamboo 3D printer is built by a 3D printer. Hello. It's just the business model.
I wouldn't
That's
give
right.
a
What if
damn.
what if the business goes out of what if the company goes out of business? That's right.
Listen to me. Listen to me. That's right. If that company goes out of business, you're out your $1,800.
Okay, great.
Yeah, well,
You're doing the whole what ifs. What's
Eddie,
going on? What happened?
Eddie.
You go on with the what ifs.
I don't. You know what? I don't even give a shit anymore, because all I'm suggesting to you is, well, you know what? I'll rephrase the entire statement.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
I personally would not pay for anything if I didn't have an expected date of delivery.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's my statement. That's it.
Awesome.
It's as simple as that.
All right, great.
If you like having your money sit out there with no expected delivery date, God bless you. That's good for you. We see it differently. It's
Right.
okay.
But
okay.
It's not.
There's no but. Ain't no.
Nobody got time for that.
You're doing the what if. You're doing the what if.
Hey.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's just, it is what it is, my brother.
Yeah, dude, it's just it's the what if. You're going with the what ifs.
It's not a what if. It's not a what if. If I pay $1,800 for something, and they tell me, okay, it'll ship in 2 weeks.
We'll let you know when it ships out.
But they always give an expected ship date. You didn't get that.
Unfortunately, they didn't give me a ship date.
Exactly. That's where I have the issue.
Okay.
But it's okay, bro. No, he said he was getting a
what,
FedEx number, but they didn't give him a FedEx number.
it's just once it ships, they'll give me the FedEx number. That's it.
Oh, God bless you. God
But
bless
the thing is, it's I don't know what you want me to do. It's
you.
bad business practice. Okay, great. It's bad business practice. They should have the product. What happens if they go out of business? What happens if they, whatever. These are all what ifs. The thing is,
Melvin,
I
where's
bought
Melvin?
it, and I'm waiting for it to come in.
Where's Melvin? I need Melvin right now. I need Melvin. I need Melvin. I need Melvin. I need Melvin to drive up to Austin and give Eddie a little love tap on his hind parts for me. Just go up there and just whoop, right on his hind parts. His cute little tush. Whoop.
Yeah, no, it's just, I love it. I love it how this is the way I should have done it. But the thing is, okay, it's gonna I shoot myself. I shoot like if I get into a car accident. Well, maybe you shouldn't have taken that left turn. Okay,
listen,
unfortunately, I did take the left turn. I got into a car accident.
Don't you ever, for the rest of your life, breathing oxygen on this planet, compare me to Nick from Jersey. I didn't tell you shit about what you should have done.
Wait,
all I
Nick
said
from
was,
Jersey.
Yeah, because he'll, Nick from Jersey. Is
he still around?
Well, you just made me out to be Nick from Jersey.
No, I didn't call you no Nick from
Jersey. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You just made me out. You're like everybody else.
You like everybody.
You tell me what I should have done. I didn't tell you what to do or not to do, bro. I just said I wouldn't have made the purchase without an expected delivery date. That's all I said. And you got bent out of shape.
I'm not bent out. It's just you're telling me what should have happened. I was like, sorry, well, that's not what's happening. And you keep insisting that's just the way that it should be. I was like, no, that's not the way that it should be. It's just this is the way that it's happening. Whether the company should have had it in inventory or me, I should have never paid for it. I should have got the damn $1,800 3D printer first, okay, and then paid them the money.
Nobody said you should have got the printer first. Who the hell said that? I just said, bro, you should have got an expected delivery date. That's it. That's it. That's all I said. They got to know how long it's going to take to get your fucking printer ready. That's all I said.
I thought I overheard you say that.
You thought. See, that's it.
I should get the product first and then pay for it.
No, because you're listening to respond instead of listening to hear, my friend.
It's okay. It's good
my
thing
brother.
You it. I thought I heard I should get the product first and then I should pay.
Now you're playing what ifs. Ah! Got him.
Here we go.
Got him. Now you're playing what ifs. I thought. What ifs?
The thing is.
Got him. Yeah, okay. Bucky. No, we're having fun with this, bro. Bucky's we're fighting like an old married couple.
We're 18. Oh, Vinny got 11. I only got 6. God damn it.
What are you talking about, dude?
Oh, no, I'm talking about people on the
I don't have 11. I don't have 11. I'm north of 8, but not 11.
Oh, mine says 11.
You ain't
one on your and one on your
you're talking about how many people are viewing.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
me and Vinny argue. Oh, what was the 2 old guys that they compared to from the Muppets? Who was that? Who said, man, what the hell were their names?
I don't know. What was their names? I can't remember. Somebody brought it up the other day, dude. It was pretty funny, huh? It was pretty funny.
Oh, I freaking got it. Hold on. Stolter and Waldorf.
Okay, here we go. What Vinny said is on the company, not on you, Eddie. Yes. Well, it's okay, bro. Listen, Bucky. I like having these discussions with Eddie, Steven, Bucky. The reason why is because when people listen to hear you, it's a good conversation. You don't have to agree, but it's a good conversation. But when people when they get defensive right off the rip, then I got to push back. I got to push back right off the rip. If they're defensive right off the rip, because we're trying to help you, but you want to do the sissy boy thing and not listen to hear, you want to listen to respond, then yeah, I'm going to push the envelope. Absolutely, 100%.
Stop going on timeout. Stop going on.
Well, no, because I mean, listen. I don't sleep with you. Okay, you're not giving me head overnight, so I don't have to put up with your bullshit.
Hey,
I'm just
hey.
saying. I don't have to put up with your
Keep,
bullshit.
keep that
We're
up. Keep
friends.
that up. Keep that on the other channel. Okay. Keep
Okay.
that on the
I
other
don't have
channel.
access to your OnlyFans. So I'm just saying, I don't have to put up with it. So if you don't want to engage in a lively discussion, I'll just go in timeout till you're done running your mouth, and then I'll come back in. It's how I keep myself in check.
Yeah, because
But I love you either way.
I know. I just
I love you either way. Isn't that how they do it?
you're telling me how I should have done it, but unfortunately, it didn't go
No,
that
I
way,
didn't.
or
You know
how it
what?
should
Fuck
be.
you. I did not. I did
See,
not do that.
see what I mean?
And I
See
do
what I
that.
mean?
I never said
Hey,
how you should have done it.
red. You're turning red. Ooh, ooh. Dude, I got like shit. I got a delivery. I got a delivery. I swear to God, if you come here the next week, okay, and you got blood pressure pills, and you be like, this is your fault, all
Well,
right?
according to
I'm
High
not gonna
Pack
be
80,
blamed for this. I'm not gonna be blamed for this.
according to High Pack 80, he says Vinny should fly Eddie out to Florida. There's a lot of homosexual tension between you two.
Well,
No, I
Vinny
don't think
said
so, bro. But
Vinny did say that when he gets his Tesla, he was gonna drive down here. So
I am.
hopefully he
I'm
does.
gonna make the trip across the country. Absolutely. All right. So Invisible River Ranch. He says, so Vinny, you think Sergio is in love with Lyft? No. No, I don't think that. I think how can I say this right? I'm not in love with Lyft, or do I think Sergio's in love with listen, Sergio is definitely not gullible. He's not naive, right? That's a very, very, very smart
That's
man.
how it is.
He's extremely, extremely smart. So it's not that I think Sergio's in love with Lyft. I think the fact that they're about to get the CEO of Lyft on their show is a huge accomplishment, and not just on their show, but on their show with him, with Sergio, not with Harry, the owner of the company, because we've already seen Harry conduct interviews, and he throws nothing but softballs. Harry doesn't ask the hard questions. He just doesn't, or he hasn't in the past. I've seen, bro. I've been a subscriber to Harry's channel for 7 years. He plays pickleball, right? He's playing pickleball, Harry. Maybe he likes playing with pickles. I don't know. But Sergio is going to ask the tough questions. So, I just don't want, until I see it, I don't think Lyft is going to do a goddamn thing differently, because Lyft, so they tell you one thing, lip service, but they do another.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about transparency in my earnings statement. I give 3 shits about transparency in my earnings statement because I know they're not honest anyway.
Well, I hope Sergio asks him all those questions that we've been talking about.
Well, now I'm sure Sergio's going to get a good, left hook and right uppercut in there. But I don't think they're not going to let him go. They're not going to let him go ape shit either. You still got to be. Well, you know what? I was going to say you still got to be professional, but that's bullshit too, because you can be professional and ask the tough questions.
Oh yeah. I
But
think
there's going to be ground. Listen, there's going to be ground rules. There's going to be ground rules, and we already know Sergio's already said they're going to turn the comments off. They're going to turn the comments off because but I wouldn't turn them off. I wouldn't turn them up. You don't have to repeat the comments, but let the people have their say. If you represent the people, and I do believe Sergio represents drivers, I believe that with all my heart. Let the comments run, because the CEO should see that. He's not going to see it. He might not pay attention to it, but his people below him will be paying attention to it. And they might truly learn something from the comments. Once you filter out all the bullshit, there might be 2 or 3 good things in there. There's 2 or 3 things Lyft could do right now, without raising rates that would make drivers happy. Right now. The number one thing they could do is quit the fucking switcheroo bullshit. You accept it, a request comes through, you accept the request. Lyft should not turn around and cancel that bitch out in 2 minutes because they found a closer driver. That's bullshit. But Lyft does it. This is why I don't believe in their transparency. Their earnings transparent. They're lying. All their transparency is bullshit. It's still veiled. If I accept, you send me a trip request, I accept the trip request, and then in 2 minutes, all of a sudden that trip request, after I started moving towards that distance, all of a sudden that trip request is canceled. Bro, I've had 5 or 6 or 7 of these in a day because the mileage was 2 or 3 miles away, and I said, well, I'm going to go get them because the trip was paying good. Then all of a sudden the trip's fucking canceled.
And
that's
they
bullshit because they found a closer. Yeah, because they found a closer vehicle.
You know,
that's bullshit.
And they do it with the ones that are really far away too. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do it. And then once you're almost there, they cancel you and they give you like $3. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I said, I just drove almost 20 minutes to come pick this person up.
Fuck. At least you got a cancellation fee. I don't get shit.
You know. Oh, and not only that, and then hopefully they bring it up. How is it that you accept a certain amount for the trip, but then when you get paid for it at the end, it's actually less.
Well, like I said, that's number one. That's number one. That's number one. Number two, be accurate on your trip distances and times. Be honest and accurate, especially during rush hour. If you send me a trip request and I know I'm going from Fort Lauderdale to Miami and I know I'm going to hit all kinds of fucking traffic in the morning, or going from Miami to Fort Lauderdale in the evening, and I know I'm going to hit all types of traffic, don't shoot me a fucking trip request that says 45 minutes, 30 miles, when I know it's going to be 125 minutes and 30 miles. But you're basing that ride off some bullshit GPS model that's not accurate. And then when I call into you and I say, hey, look, this is wrong, you don't adjust it. That didn't cost you any money because your app did it wrong to begin with. Is bullshit. That's 2 things right there that didn't cost Lyft a dime to do the right thing. Make drivers happy.
I didn't know that was happening. I'm going to have to.
And here's the third one. Doesn't cost Lyft a dime. Would make drivers happy. Quit fucking killing the destination filter after 10 or 15 minutes. If I'm driving for Lyft, my market is almost 200 miles end to end. 200 miles end to end. If I want to go from the north end and I'm heading to the south end, don't kill and I set a destination filter. If I'm in Jupiter and I set a destination filter for South Beach, right? It's going to take me 2 hours to get there. Don't kill my destination filter after 10 minutes. Let my destination filter sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll kill my destination filter when I'm done with it. But don't kill it after 10 minutes because you couldn't find me a ride in 10 minutes? What kind of bullshit is that?
Special.
This is what I mean. These are things that they can do. These are things they can do that don't cost them a dime and would make drivers a little bit more happy.
And then when you pick up a surge, and then I was like, okay, I picked up the surge, but I'm not getting any rides. I was like, so do you need drivers in this area, or you do not need drivers in this area?
I'm just saying, bro.
And I was doing that today.
Nobody will listen.
I was doing that today. I was doing a harvesting strategy with Lyft. I'm on my lower tiers on Lyft. If I pick up the surge, they don't give me anything. But once I lose the surge because I have to shut the app off because I got it with the other one, then once I turn it on, then they give me another trip.
Well, I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, Invisible, it is good that Sergio's going to have the opportunity. Yeah. Hopefully, things go well. We get some. But to me, even if he can get the questions out, you got to wonder how much there's going to be a dance. You know what I mean? How much they're going to dance around a direct answer. Because that's what CEOs do, bro. Remember, CEOs are nothing more than glorified salesmen. They have everybody under them that are going to implement all the programs. The CEO makes the decisions, but when he's out in public, he's a giant salesman. That's his job. That's his job in public. So we're going to see if we get sold a bill of goods. I haven't seen anything different on Lyft. I just haven't. Like, bro, y'all know me, man. I was huge on Lyft. Huge. Bro, I was doing 3, 4, 5-to-1 rides, Lyft to Uber requests. Making damn good money, bro. Damn good money. XL was paying good. Lux was paying good. Lux Black and Lux Black XL, the unicorn, bro. Just phenomenal money. And then all of a sudden, upfront pricing hit, and they took it all away, man. It was so drastic. The payout was so drastic. Oh my God. And then everybody runs back to Uber. Well, fuck, man. Uber's too expensive for most riders. You know? It's insanity, bro.
I have a funny feeling they're like overstaffed. They have like 5 people changing one light bulb.
Well, when you look at, I think Uber has 32,000 employees. And I think Lyft is just under 5,000 employees. But Uber is global. Lyft is more continental. You know, they're more North American, U.S. and Canada. So, but 5,000 employees doesn't sound like a lot of employees to run a company of this size. And I'm sure there are employees in there that just ain't worth their shit. They're not worth their salt. But then you got to wonder too, okay, they're cutting costs, right? So how many now are full-on qualified engineers, right? Tech engineers versus interns. Because remember, interns get taken advantage of. They make little to no money. Their pay is they're learning the experience. So we don't know. You know, we're not running the business. We don't see the real books. We only see the unaudited versions that get put out on earnings day.
But let that be my delivery.
Anyway, where are we at, Eddie? Go ahead, buddy.
Nothing. It's 45. I think I'm gonna try to hit the road for this delivery. I got the Cater app, Easy Cater. By the way, I just found out that Cater does they give money away after you. So it looks like you work your way up the ranks, just like anything else. And every time you set up the catering food nice and neat, and you take a picture of it, you get rewarded for it. So I was like, all right, sounds nice. See if what happens once I get there. But the catering app, I've never made less than $30. See, I have an order right now, and the order says that its estimated drive is 23 minutes, distance of 15.2 miles. The commission is $7.85. There's another extra mileage commission of $5.20. It's for 23 minutes out or 15 miles out, however you want to calculate. I go by the mileage. Anyway, but on top of this $7.85 commission and the $5.20 per extra mile, then there's the $30 tip that we get.
Right there, that hurts. God damn, that hurts.
So it's been that way, and the order is only $185. So,
yeah, but you know, you got to drive to the gig, you got to pick the shit up, you got all that time involved there. I don't know. I it's one of the reasons.
Yeah. So usually when I get there, everything's ready. Everything has to be ready to go because it's catering. So catering is totally different than regular food. You can't wait for it. It's got to be out.
Right.
So I have to be there. I have to be there by 10:10, and I got to be out by 10:10.
All right. So Lisa's question was, Eddie, Easy Cater app, they have drivers?
Not that I know of. So now, Easy Cater is the app that runs. No, it's the app under. No, I think it's, I don't know. So it's Easy Cater, but Easy Cater's got a whole bunch of apps under their name. Yeah, Delivered. Not. I don't know about Delivered, but I know Deliver That and Vromo are both under Easy Cater, because when I go there, it's just the app is just a service, you know. But the ones that takes all the orders and stuff, I believe is called Easy Cater. Because every time I talk to them, they say it's like, this is an Easy Cater Easy Cater pickup. It's like, yes. So they always say it's Easy Cater. So they get the Easy Cater, and then I run the app that does the actual delivery. But when I get there, it's got to be ready. It's ready to go. Boom, I put it in there. So if I'm in at my time that I'm supposed to be there, boom, I'm out. So it's quick. It's quick in and out. And the app basically keeps track of time, so they know. It's just that I'm still getting used to, once I start it, get there, say that I'm there, because they keep track of all those things. But yeah, and by the way, last time I got a $66 order. That's how much the catering was, and I still got paid over $30 for the trip. So as long as I keep doing that, I'm good. But the good thing is catering. So catering is like the food's got to be ready, or else they get in trouble for it. I hope so. All right, Vinny, you want to keep the show going, or I'm gonna go
No,
take this delivery?
we can cut it because I'm not feeling too well. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'd rather just let it go. And hey, just everybody, if you can remember Sunday, the Sunday Pivot podcast will be at 2 p.m. my time. I'll put a little thing out there. Eddie and I will be here as long as Eddie's not away, and we're actually going to talk about what our immediate plans is for a pivot, and we want to hear what everybody else's plans are for pivots. That Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock. I think that's just a good time to just talk about, get away from the rideshare bullshit, get away from whatever you're doing now, and let's talk about different types of pivots, different types of ways to create revenue, whether it's from online businesses, maybe it's making candles and selling on Etsy. Kiara's got a big thing with Etsy going on. I'm going to try to grab her in. I don't know if I'll be able to. I haven't spoken to Kiara, and I don't know, man. I don't know. My EP is gone, bro. She left me. She left me for Ron. But whatever. I still love her. Bro, Ron tried to call me twice this morning while I was asleep. Back to back tried to call me, and I hung it up because I was asleep. When I tried to call back, he didn't want to answer me. So, but
See
yeah,
that? See that? Ron, if you ever listen, see that? It's paying off. It's paying off, Ron. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Yeah. We'll talk about it. I do have a couple of things that and if it wasn't because of the things I've been pivoting from, I'd be in such deep right now.
There's more to a pivot. There's more to pivot than working. Might be a pivot in life. Might be a health pivot.
So
So we're going to talk about a couple of things on Sunday. It won't be long, half hour to an hour. That's about it. And I would really I'll even open it up. We'll open it up. So if somebody out there wants to join the show and talk about their pivots, man, I'll have a link. You can jump right on into the podcast and we can talk about it.
Because we are definitely interested. We are definitely, when it comes to a pivot and you got your own little thing going on the side and it seems to be working, I was like, yeah, we want to hear about it. We definitely want to hear about it. Yep. I'm still waiting for did you talk to Richie or no? Or not yet?
No, not yet.
No,
not yet.
Okay. I signed up. I got approved.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know what? We'll talk about it after. We'll see you guys. We'll do it again on Sunday. It's pivot time. Pivot time. What's it going to be called? The pivot? Pivot time?
No, Sunday Pivot Podcast. God damn, man.
Sunday Pivot Podcast. Okay. Sunday Pivot Podcast.
He's supposed to be my ace boom coon, and he don't even listen.
So Sunday Pivot Podcast. All right. We'll see you guys then.
Peace out.